very warm good morning to one and all present here. Myself, Rishita Patowary of 12 Humanities, shall be discussing on the topic, exploring your passions, pursuing your interests with purpose. How many times have we been told to find our passion? How often have we been asked what we are passionate about? Well, unfortunately, a Deloitte study found that only 13% of the US workforce is actually passionate about their jobs. We are often told to pursue our passions in our professional and personal lives. We have all heard the saying, find a job you love and you'll never work a day in your life. But that's easier said than done, isn't it? Passion doesn't really work that way. Before you can pursue your passions, you need to discover what your passions are. You will likely have to work many days in many ways to discover the work that taps into your passion. So what is passion? Any idea? According to Merriam-Webster, passion refers to a strong feeling of enthusiasm or excitement either for something or about doing something. Passions are often something you love to do constantly. Sometimes our passion is something we love to do for work. Sometimes we only think that's what we want. However, having passion for our work is more specific than just being excited or enthusiastic about something. The Deloitte research describes worker passion as something that motivates us to dig into the tough problems and sustain us to challenges and setbacks. This type of passion brings out our desire to figure something out, to learn faster, and to make an impact. It's important to understand the distinction between passions and core values. Everyone has their own set of core values that guide them and shape how they feel about their work or their work environment. Strong core values might include discipline, perseverance, playfulness, learning, excellence, and resilience. The degree to which your work and life align with these values will likely contribute in a big way to success in your personal as well as professional life. But finding and following your passion will be the spark that ignites the flame. Researchers and occupational experts now know that there's a golden thread that runs through finding and living your passions and the measure of success you are likely to experience, both on a professional and personal level. The interesting thing about pursuing your passion is that doing something you care about on an emotional and intellectual level will result in you wanting to do more of it. It isn't always as clear as finding a way to get paid for doing the thing you love to do in your spare time though. You often have to practice imagination to find the threads of passion that connect a hobby or interest to a career or a profession. But the question is, how to find your passion? Discovering and uncovering your passions requires engaging in different types of work and other pursuits. It is rare to have a passion for something we know nothing about, isn't it? Well, you have to develop some understanding to get to know the problems and challenges of a pursuit, to fall in love with it, or to want to work on it every day. Keep in mind that finding your passions isn't a one-time process that happens in a single day. Your passions may change throughout your whole life, and that's okay. However, people often mistake their hobbies for passion. But what exactly is the difference between a hobby and a passion? For this, we first need to understand what a hobby is. A hobby is something you enjoy doing for fun and in your free time. A passion is something that's inside of you and with you all the time. Something you feel compelled to keep engaging with even without external rewards such as compensation or recognition. For some people, their passion is a profession, like medicine. For some, it is an academic area, like political history. For others, it is a certain type of activity or process, like sculpting or coding. However, it's important to keep in mind that a new hobby or skill set can become a passion. Therefore, it is good to have hobbies and keep exploring your passions at the same time. Now, some might question, I've already found my passion, so what now? Where to go from here? Well, it's normal to have such questions and think about what to do next. However, finding your passion should always be followed by some form of action. This will allow you to remain aware of what your passions are and to apply this knowledge so that you can lead a happy and fulfilling life. By exploring your passions with purpose, you can create a life that is both satisfying and meaningful, filled with activities that bring you joy and a sense of accomplishment. At last, I would like to conclude with a quote from a world-renowned boy band who shares their passion through music. If you can't figure out your purpose, figure out your passion, for your passion will lead you right into your purpose. Thank you and have a great day ahead.